Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping All Subject channel. So listen, man. Hey, y'all, listen, man. I'm about to give you some harsh realities, man. And again, when I talk about this stuff, it's based on my experiences, but not just my experiences. It's more so based on things I see and know about. Whether it's YouTube, whether it's people in everyday life. It's things I see and know about. So let's get into these harsh realities concerning modern women. Number one, if you try to focus on finding a wife and having a family, you're going to waste time. You're going to waste valuable time in your life that you could be having fun, that you could be taking care of yourself, that you could be making things easier for you. Marriage ain't what you think. And these women will not be the women that you married. These are the harsh realities, man. So when you, and I'm going to be rambling, but I'm going to be like kind of pinpoint too. I ain't got no notes. I'm just gonna let you know. They not gonna be the woman you marry, man. Which means, more than likely, they're not gonna bring happiness to you. Whoever told you that you marry for happiness, they lied. Marriage is business, and it should be treated as such. And just like a good businessman will celebrate with his partner and reward his partner and gift his partner when business is good. Right or wrong. So I feel for these young guys. I really hope that down the line it'll turn around. And then some of these guys now, they'll be a little older, but they still can find wives when they hit 40, when they hit 50. If these women get away from these attitudes and these mindsets that are current today. Like most of the women that might be decent, they not even gonna have social media. Or if they got it, they not gonna use it to promote themselves and to get attention. Those the bad ones. Those the ones you want to look out for. That use social media to get validation and attention. The ones that use it to reconnect with their friends and family and so on and so forth, people they grew up with. That's different than the ones who just want dudes to try to flirt with them and tell them how beautiful they are. Next thing, these women just play too much, man. They play too much. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all, I know a couple of them like this on my Facebook. They just play too much. Like, they not bad looking, but they not fine. And they just play too much. They just wanna throw stuff out there and get attention and validation, like I'm telling you. I got them on my page like that, man. Like, the smart dudes don't even keep talking to them. The smart dudes done caught wind of the type I'm talking about. They just play too much. Like, you'll try to get with them, and they'll act like they're gonna get with you, and then they'll just stop talking to you. Or they'll just pop offline when you pop online. Dude, listen, man. Number one, none of you dudes, not any of you should be finding a woman or smashing a woman or any of that in front of your spiritual life. Anybody that's telling you that is telling you wrong. They probably a wannabe, elitist, Freemason, Illuminati, little wannabe. Everybody ain't in the Illuminati. Some of these people is wannabes and the Illuminati don't want them. I'm telling you. Them the ones that'll try to tell you, try to act like spiritual life is not important. Spiritual life really don't include church. They say, forsake not the fellowship of God's people. Let me tell you something. You don't even know who his people is. The tares and the wheat is growing together. A lot of time, you will be disappointed with church like you are with modern women. So start at home with your spiritual life. Pray when you first wake up. Pray before you go to sleep. Commune, talk to him during the day. Read inspirational things with the scripture, the book of Enoch, the Apocrypha. That's number one. Not these women. These women, when you go to heaven, you ain't gonna have no wife, man. If you go to hell, you definitely not. So that's not that important, man. Know that women are recreation. They're for amusement. They have to get to the business level. And you got to be careful in those beginning stages, that beginning progress, man. They recreational use only until proven to be more. You got to be stoic out here. We're going to talk more about it. But you have to be stoic. Like if you on a dating site and a chick ain't responding, man, just delete her off of there. Don't keep saying nothing to her. For one, it could be a blessing in disguise, and more likely is. For two, she could have all these different dudes, man. You don't know which one is obsessed with her. You gonna fight over her? You gonna get in a shootout over her? A lot of time when they don't respond, it's because they talking to other dudes. Or they just don't like you. And that's okay. Everyone, dude, are you that narcissistic where every woman has to like you? Who cares? Y'all care too much. You care too much. You supposed to care about the Most High, your health, and your money. Way more than them. Most of them ain't gonna do nothing but use you. If you got, it's like this. If you look in a way that's impressive, some of y'all ain't impressive enough looking. I done peep game with them. I'm finna show y'all. Check this out. It's a couple things that's not even that important, but you would get more of them. Abs, money, abs, and even if you ain't got abs, if like your muscles, like when you put your clothes on, if you could see your muscles. Or if you're a big dude with some type of muscle. They say height, but height, you could be a short dude and have this stuff, and man, you gonna get off. Money, abs, or just like your stomach ain't out of control. Like it don't stick out like Fat Albert. The way you dress, if you dealing with black women, you got designer. If you dealing with white women and you know how to rock that preppy look, that more sophisticated man look, Latinos, it don't matter as much, but they'll pretty much, you can blend in with them. But with black women, you got a nice brim, Keith Adams. You got some nice glasses. You keep your beard don't even matter as long as your stuff look neat. And then you learn how to talk to them, and you're not nervous around them. You confident, you brave, you got a bold energy to you. You can't be shaky. I'm telling you, if you a shaky guy, you got to get over that, man. You need to take some St. John's wort or something. I'm not a medical professional. I'm just going by what works, what I know work. It's St. John's wort and some ashwagandha. As a black man, you shaky and stuff, you flinching up and all that. You got to get your vitamins up to par. You probably deficient. Where you can be cool and smooth and suave around them. I'm gonna give y'all some words to say to modern women that will make them comfortable, and you could be more comfortable. Trust me, man. I always been. It don't matter as much, but to some, these things even matter with me. I'm not saying I'm just number one. I'm saying when you comfortable around women like I am, all you got to do is just say a few words. All I got to do, like, I'm going to tell you, some of them play too much, but I don't be getting turned down a lot. I don't be trying to go there with them because I'm still married on paper. I know y'all hear me talking about Harry and Jagging and all this. I'm still married on paper. I'm going to give y'all receipts after that. And then y'all going to see, do I know what I'm talking about or no? Because some dudes will try to disqualify. This is what they do on YouTube. Guys that talk about this, red pill, manosphere, whatever. They'll try to disqualify you and qualify themselves where they strong. But that ain't how it really work out here. I don't think that, this is what I think. If we get dressed up and we go out and we get to dealing with women, we say, okay, I'm gonna deal online. Let's do online. Let's do out here. And we get dressed up, lined up and stuff like that. I can hold my own with anybody on YouTube. Anybody. And anybody. I'm telling you. And I'm not saying that like I'm just number one. I can hold my own with any of these dudes. No disrespect. No disrespect. Because a lot of things come down to your confidence and your ability to maneuver around them. What to say, what to do. If you're not stoic, which is one of my specialties. Yeah, I done got into arguments. Who wouldn't argue with a wife? But I'm still stoic. Because there's way more going on than y'all believe. I'm going to tell you, man. I'm going to tell you. Like, when I come on here, y'all just don't be knowing. Like I be dealing with situations. But you listen to me, you're going to be good. And there's a lot of people out there that already know. They tell me all the time. So I get my wisdom from the Most High. Some of these dudes, he don't even talk to them because they too disrespectful. But they try to make you think they the ultimate authority, but they ain't even connected to the Most High. So where they getting their wisdom from? They getting it from other people. And their own situations. I'll say that sometimes your situations will teach you. But I'm getting it from all the above, including the Most High. So, what time is it? They play too much. Let's get into some of more of these harsh realities with them. With a lot of them, you're gonna waste your time and money. You know that. Y'all know that already, because it's happening to you. But don't get discouraged. With them, you gotta keep sifting through them. Either you not gonna deal with them at all, or you gonna be like the rest of us, and you gonna have to move this one out the way. Okay, she tripping. She don't like me. Okay, she probably got too many men. She this, she that. You gotta sift through them. Just get them out the way. Grab that one. Let's see what she talking about. Oh, she ain't talking about nothing. Throw her back to the street. Let's see what she talking about. Oh, she ain't talking about. Throw her back to the street. Oh, this one seemed good. You start liking her too much. Now she acting like the rest of them. Throw her back to the street. You see what I'm talking about? Cars and all that stuff, those are pluses, but that's not going to take away the realities, the harsh realities that men are dealing with when it comes to modern women. At work, barely can get along with them. You hate going to work because you got to deal with this broad. I'm telling you, dude. But you live and you learn. One of the reasons why I'm back in Milwaukee, because I live abroad, get on my nerve to the point where I quit. You got to be more stoic than that. That was one of my mistakes. Now, what I should have done is because the grievance guy called me the next week. I was like, damn, that's what I said. He called me the next week. I could have had them at bay. And every time they did something out of order, I could have just gave them another one, got them right out of there. If you work, let me tell you something, man. If you work in a job, your job is giving you a decent lifestyle. You doing more than just paying your bills. You getting something out of it. And the chicks that you work with, you don't like them. They be tripping. They making the job hard. Just be stoic around them and stay away from them. Don't talk to them too much, but don't quit. On my last job, I must say the women was doing little stuff, but it wasn't the women. I was shocked. It was the guys. It wasn't even, this was crazy. It wasn't that many people. Most of them was cool. But sometimes the one with the most power is the biggest problem. Everybody liked this dude, but dude, to me, he was picking and choosing. He was picking and choosing. The people who wasn't kissing up to him, wasn't really talking to him a lot, he was trying to micromanage them. I ain't had nothing against him. He was cool at first. But how he handled that situation, I instantly lost respect for him. I'm in here trying not to give you no liability because I'm seasoned. I know you got to watch what you say. You got to watch what you do so they can't sue. And he just turned that whole situation into something totally different than it was. I couldn't work under a dude like that no more. Just like with the modern women. Y'all need to accept them for what they are and make your decision. Can I deal with this or no? If the answer is yes, how am I going to deal with it? What's going to be my approach? They play too much. They done did too much. They think they look better than they really do. Some women look way better with wigs and makeup and all that. But you can't, I'm going to tell y'all women something. Even though you look better with all of that, I want to see how you look without it. And I want you to judge yourself based on how you look without all that. It'll keep a lot of y'all humble. They be thinking because they get their feet done, their nails done, they got all this hair that ain't there, which I'm not one of them ones that got a problem with weave. I got a problem with people who elevating and being delusional because of weave. You look like the missing link under that wig. The devil is a liar. Remember the missing link, the one who used to do this? Oh! As people my age know from wrestling back in the 80s. Their hair look like the missing link. Look up the missing link. Do a Google search. Missing link wrestler. Look at his hair. That's how a lot of their hair look underneath there, but they'll be like, girl, no, he too short. Girl, no, he broke. Girl, no, this. Girl, no, that. Give me that wig. Now, what you were saying? Oh! I ain't gonna date no nigga that got longer hair than mine. Then you ain't gonna date nobody, because everybody got more longer hair than you. Sure. Then she like this. Because she know that ain't her hair on her head, so she wants you to see her butt. When I see them women doing them sideways pictures, it make me look at them different instantly. Instantly. Yep. She's looking for validation and attention. Yep. And the simps are a magnet for us. So when they do that, I know they got a couple dudes in the wings. Even the not so attractive ones, they get a little attention, they gonna start acting like the more attractive one. Know these things, man. These are the harsh realities of dealing with modern women, man. I don't even care. I don't care if I'm single forever. I don't care. Because any woman that's not gonna make my life better don't need to be in it. You don't need a prostitute to make your life better. You just need her to help you feel better. These women act like prostitutes all the time, and they act, well, I just want a long-term relationship. Okay. You want a long-term relationship, all that stuff you done did and doing. But if it was a woman that, like her sister was walking, let's say she had a sister that was an escort, a sex worker, she'd be like, girl, ain't nobody gonna get in no relationship with her. They get in them with you. Delusion and double standards. Delusion and double standards. They get them with you. These women have a one-night stand with a dude with money. But then the next dude that's average, just a 9 to 5 working regular job. Well, I don't believe in having sex on the first date. Well, I'm not going to do this on the first date. When they say that, start asking them. Be honest. Have you ever had sex on the first date or a one night stand before? And my hat, this hat is, hold on. That's what you ask them. Well, I don't like older men. Okay. What about younger dudes? Well, I don't like them either. Okay. What about middle-aged dudes? I don't like them either. All right. What about height? He got to be 6 feet. Have you ever had anybody 6 feet? No, not yet. Shut the confusion, another thing, of their minds makes most of them no-go. If you try to go, you gonna see. You gonna mess yourself up. That's why, me personally, I don't care about age no more like that. I like them young and I like them old. It just depends on what they can do, what they gonna do, and how they act. Any of y'all that watch PORN, you know what I'm talking about. The older women sometimes get more views and more attention than the younger ones. Why? Probably because they know more of what to do. When they not immature, they know what to do sometimes. Dudes be in there to see something. The young girls be like that. Just spend 40 minutes making makeup and stuff. And some dudes probably like that. The older women will get right to it. Spread eagle. All fours. You get what I'm saying? But these dudes will come on here, bruh, okay. I don't deal with them. Okay. If you paying for it, I can see that. But even then, you just don't pay them as much. And listen, man, this is the realest channel on YouTube. No strings attached. I'm not out for your money. If you support me, fine. Bring the support. But I'm not out for that. I'm out to help individuals not waste time. Being a prophet, your job is to build up. Your job is to warn. And I'm warning you about these modern women. That if you just run down that aisle, you probably gonna run down the next aisle called family court. And be paying alimony, be paying child support. First of all, 1 year, 2 years, that is out. Off the table. If she try to give you an ultimatum, dump her. Dump her and deal with the regret and the sorrow and just move on slow. Do not marry these women in a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 years or more. 5 years of seeing her share. 5 years of seeing her be a team player. 5 years of seeing her being sexual towards you. 5 years of seeing her adapt when she need to adapt. Adjust when she need to adjust. 5 years of her submitting to your leadership as a man or more. You say, but I'm already old. So? I'm 50. So? I'm 50. And if I met somebody today, I guarantee you, no matter how good she was, I would not marry her for at least 5 years. If she was the best of the best, I still wouldn't marry her for at least 5 years. I got to give her room to show me everything. And I still would divorce her if we went down the aisle and she started tripping on me. That's why I wouldn't have no marriage license. That's why more than likely I wouldn't get married. Especially, okay, if I meet a chick that's my age, what's marriage gonna do? What's that gonna do? It don't matter. In our age group, if y'all got companionship, y'all got companionship. Y'all shouldn't have to live together or get married. I should have a concubine that got her own place. You my concubine though. Okay, we get to the next step. All right, let's combine incomes. Let's work as a team. But we gonna be 55 before it's even on the table. You gotta give it time. I got married in a year, not even a year and a half. Was seeing stuff from the beginning. Ups, down, up, down, up, down. Then all that stuff I was saying in the beginning came back like bam. All of that. Let's go back. Couldn't get the dude off her face in the dance floor. The dude with the Wendy's. Seeing her around corners talking to dudes. My guy in Texas. All lean all up against the car, chest practically hanging out. But you know what? I ain't gonna even do her like that today. I'm not. Let's focus on the other stuff that these women do. I can say, I guarantee you she's better than most of them. And what does that tell you? That y'all in for a treat. Y'all in for a treat. I wouldn't say most, I would say a lot. I've been conversating. I'm gonna tell you, a couple of them I don't talk to no more. Too many games. I don't say anything to them. One, she was like, she came to me. I didn't even go to her. She came to me. And like, okay, well, let's do this. Let's do that. Okay, well, never happened. Y'all ever seen them ones who don't respond? Or like they'll say something to you. This is how it be. They'll say something to you. This is what I mean by play too much. They'll say something to you. You'll respond. And then they'll say something else and you'll respond. And then you won't hear from them for like 2 days. You have to say something. Ain't nobody gonna sweat you. Especially if your body ain't up to par. And this is why I get what they be saying on their side too. If your body ain't up to par, if your mind ain't up to par, if you ain't got that unicorn mind, nobody finna sweat you. What, a Rudy Poot rookie? A simp? The number one reason why dating is a waste is not the men, it's the women. Most of what these guys are doing is retaliatory. Some of them, like when they get it and they ghost and they block them and all that, That's because of bad experiences that they had in the past. So, and the flip side is the bad experiences that these women had with men is why they not gonna be worth it. That's one of the harsh realities of dealing with them. Cause now, dude's been running through her. Now she don't want to give you none. The devil is a liar. I'll tell you what, you got a right to do whatever you gonna do with what's yours. Click, block, buy. CBB. Click, block, buy. They got the right to do with what's theirs. Next harsh reality. Although you want a relationship, you don't need one, and most of them, it's not going to be worth it. That's the unfortunate reality. Not going to be worth it. So I said, shoot, I'm only dealing with certain ones. If I like what they saying, I'll give them a chance. Even if they not the most attractive. As long as they ain't the most ugly. If they not the most attractive, they not the most ugly, they can be right down the middle. I'll deal with it. But I ain't gonna sit and say I ain't gonna have. I always believed in having a couple ugly. Cause sometimes they be more humble. And boy, they put all their energy into their sex. That's why, like any dude that been out here know that sometimes ugly women be better with that there than the ones that look good. A lot of them be trash, be average or trash. Cause everybody done got it. And everybody want it. So they don't have to put forth no effort. That's just like in business. You get a burger from a newly established mom and pop. They're going to put everything into that burger. You get a burger from McDonald's, they're going to have a dude in there like this. Tattoos on his neck. Yeah, cuz I was telling him, you know what I'm saying? Not even watching the burger, not seasoning it. It's a lot of harsh realities to dealing with them, man. I'm looking at the time. You gotta know which ones to give the time of day. And every time you see a nice ASS, booty, whatever you want to call it, cheeks, yams, you don't have to get with them. You don't have to shoot at them. Sometimes it can be the flat girl with the pretty face and the pretty feet that might have you like, oh, look, here it come. Oh. But the girl with all the cheeks, you be like, and it just seemed like you just like, it just depends. I think their energy will determine, like, here's the thing. Erykah Badu is kind of on the weird side, right? I'm finna show y'all. But one thing you could say about her is it seems like she's always in a good mood. That's what it seemed like. She just on the weird side. But, dude, when after them dudes, she did something to those dudes, man. Like every dude that mess with her say, man, it's the energy. Then them eyes, man, you looking in them eyes. Somebody else on YouTube got them eyes. I bet you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I already know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna even say. I done said it a couple times already. Dude, some women just give off that energy, man. Like if you know how to read energies and vibes, some women just give off that energy. That boy, they gonna put you to sleep. You ain't gonna be, you know how dudes be talking about they washed they stick and went home. You ain't gonna be able to do that with all the, I'm telling you, man. I can, look. Some of them, the energy comes through the airwaves of your phone when you watching them. Like it's this one. I was like, doggone it, what is it with her? But I left it alone because I think she done married dude or she married to dude. But that one right there, I was not, like, she giving off that energy strong. That's why this dude, I ain't gonna say who it is, but she did, the dude that she does the show with, I think is her husband. And every time she start talking too much or they start talking too much to him, he be acting jealous. She done put that thing on him. Thing. THANG. Caps lock. And then it's another one. I'll be like, God, dog it, man. I'm shooting when I see her. I'm shooting. If I ever see her, I'm shooting. She gonna have to reject me. But it's another, there's a couple of, dude. One of them be like, I have mental health. Yeah, she a little crazy. I can read energies, y'all. She'll put that on somebody. You're a little short something, so. But the harsh reality is another one that they change, man. They change too much. They change more than we do. A lot of these women, you can't even show them too much like and love. They're going to flip out on you. They're going to start trying to dog you. But anyway, let me get going, y'all. I got to get started. I do think, y'all, we probably do another video or so. You just got to stay tuned. Shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to all my No Matrix people. Shout out to my trolls. Hey, man, when y'all coming to live, keep doing what you do. Pop in, pop out. And I'll see y'all in the next one.